So folks are pumped today that the governor of South Dakota has proposed to remove all costs for the citizens of South Dakota to concealed carry, eliminating the cost and not charging them a fee. And I think it's a bad idea. Yep, let's talk about that. Hey guys, as always, a big good to each of y'all. I open with the idea that I think it's a bad idea. We're going to talk about that. Got a 3-pack for you today. By the end of this, won't take long, but you are going to be better informed of what's going on. Hope to maybe talk a little bit about it and see what you think, including some nonsense up in the old frozen Canada. Hey, we're going to talk about that. It's some nonsense up there. Won't be a long episode, but should be fun. Buckle up, here we go. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by my friends at theeliteu.com. So what is Elite U? It's a way to transform yourself by providing you with lessons and knowledge from some of the most elite people in the world. It's a video platform that provides raw, no nonsense, and realistic world skills that you need to prevail. I'm gonna put a link right down below. You can check it out and you're gonna be able to meet who the trainers are, and they're gonna let you know what to expect on the video platform as well. It looks super neat. I haven't got to take anything, but I went through. It looks really, really cool. Let me know what y'all think about that. The link again is right down below. Big thank you to the folks over at theeliteu.com. Big thank you to each of y'all for every thumbs up. Appreciate that. Y'all absolutely rock. You do, you rock. Thank you for crushing that. Several folks emailed today or hollered at me down below on yesterday's video to say, hey, I'm a brand new viewer. And so folks have found the channel just today and last night. So thank you for that. Welcome aboard, you people. I'll run you off in about 2 weeks flat if you just give me a chance. All right, 3 things going on right now. Up first, I don't like it. I hate using anything about Nazis and brown shirts and 1931 stuff or 30 stuff. But I think I got to do it. We got whispers of 1931 going on. I need to find it. Her name is Brenda Lucky, and she's like the Royal Canadian Mounted Police head cheese. It's a cop, head cop. And she has now asked the citizens of Canada to report any suspicious internet activity, including comments by people who express anti-government, anti-law enforcement opinions. I know some of y'all are like, well, it's Canada. No, we've had that same kind of BS floating around here a little bit in the last few years, turning each other in, big tech monitoring what we do, literally monitoring what we do, what we say. Heaven forbid we speak out. Freedom of the press, yeah, my poot tootie. Going on in Canada, let me know what you think about that. A little bit scary, old Brenda Lucky. Nonsense. All right, I want to talk to you. These two really, really go together. Breitbart mentioned this, and several of y'all have mentioned what's going on in your states to me, but Breitbart just mentioned this yesterday, that constitutional carry is on the move in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Nebraska, and Ohio. And I'm not going to go state by state, but they're working their way through. We now have it here in Tennessee. It went into effect last summer. So we have it. Constitutional carry, if you're new to this world, is just the idea that, yeah, can I carry something to protect myself on my person or in my car? Sure, whatever. Why? What gives you that right? Well, the Constitution. I want to stop right now and just make it very, very clearly, even though we call it constitutional carry, the Constitution does not give us those rights. Those rights were endowed by our Creator to us. The Constitution is not about us. It's about Congress. Congress shall make no law. The Bill of Rights, Second Amendment, applies to Congress, not to us. So we call it the constitutional carry. We do, but that's a little bit, it's not really right, but that's what the idea is. We have it here. The Constitution is my permit to carry. It's all I need. And that's not the point. Don't chase the Constitution too far. Y'all know all that stuff. But it's on the move. And the idea is I've got the Constitution I can now carry as long as I'm not a convicted felon or on some crazy list. And that's going on. I think that's really, really good news, and I hope it sweeps the entire nation. We're getting there. Things are good. Now, separate situation that Kristi Noem just this week has announced a proposal to end concealed carry fees. So you apply, just as I did to get mine here in Tennessee. We still have a permit you can get and that's about reciprocity in other states. But she has applied a proposal, or given out a proposal to end concealed carry fees, that it won't cost you a penny to exercise your Second Amendment rights. Sounds good. People are excited about it. I think it's a terrible idea, and here is why. I mean, sure, I'm all for not giving the government any extra money. You are still putting a federal or a state institution, a state government office between you and carrying. I don't want to have to go down there. I don't want the citizens of South Dakota to have to go down there and apply for anything. Ooh, it's going to be free. Nah, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's, in fact, a terrible idea. The other thing that's floating around here is she said, hey, the state's going to pay for that. No, they're not. The state doesn't have any money. The federal government doesn't have any money. The government has no money. Yeah, sure, they print it up all the time. But the idea is that taxpayers are going to be paying that. So she can say, oh, the state's going to pay for it. By the way, she's a good one. She's on our team. This is not semantics. I do really, really believe this, that constitutional carry, that we don't have to ask permission to defend ourselves. This is a nice step for South Dakota. I would absolutely vote for it if I was a South Dakotian. But I also disagree with the entire idea. I think it's a bad idea. The government ain't got no money, so it's nice that she says, hey, we'll pay for it. The state will pay for your permits and pay for all. Not a fan. What do you think about that? I'm going against Kristi Noem. She's a good one. It's a fantastic one. And I'm saying, not so much. That's where I'm at on this one. Let me know where y'all are at. To anyone that is against us or our rights to carry whatever, whenever, however, and own whatever sort of ballistic missiles, tanks, warships, and submarines that we want to own and conceal, surrounded by a pile of steaming hot brass from my cold, dead hands. Bye.